So when we first saw the trailer for Invincible, mad people in the comments were like, I can't wait for you to see it because of how effed up this is.
Let's run it back on Invincible, the season.
Play the music. What's really good, guys? It's your boy Spider Menace, aka D-Man.
Yeah, that was... I snapped. Okay.
Daria.
Hi, Daria.
And thank you for joining us as we run it back on season 1 of Invincible, because it just got announced that they got greenlit for 2 more seasons of this. That's gonna be rough for me to get through. I don't know how this will mess with my psyche because Jesus Christ, this show.
Yeah, this show. Yeah.
Just season 1 was just a simple 8-episode run following the life and times of Mark Grayson, son of Omni-Man. Basically, their analog for Superman came from an alien planet, came here to, save us from ourselves.
Yep.
And Mark always wanted to be just like his old daddy poo.
As the story goes.
As the story goes. So this is what you missed out on if you didn't watch the first season. Okay.
Spoilers alert.
I mean, I'm gonna do my best not to actually spoil this thing.
You might as well.
I'm gonna do my best to keep this thing as spoiler free because I want people to watch this.
Okay.
I definitely want people to watch this.
Oh, they should.
Because the way that I dragged my heels on trying to watch The Boys with you because I thought it was just a little bit too much, and then we jump into this shit.
Yeah. You can watch The Boys now.
I can watch The Boys. This is in between animated violence and the real life. You know what? Yeah, frick it. I'll watch The Boys with you.
Thank you.
But Invincible is on 10 when it comes down to its gruesomeness.
Mm-hmm.
First episode in, we already get a chance to see it. It starts off all nice and fine and everything, fine and dandy. Superheroes saving humanity as much as they possibly can, but then they end that first episode with a twist. Unless you were reading the comics, you probably didn't see coming. You were expecting something to go wrong. You didn't know what it would be. They jump right into it, full hog on the first episode at the end of the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when they also dispelled you from going like, hey, maybe my kids can watch this because it's all animated, it's bright colors and everything's gonna be fine. They'll be able to like this. Oh no, Jimmy, close your eyes. That's how that first episode hit.
Yeah, you're right.
Tell me I'm wrong.
No. I was just trying to sugarcoat it just a little bit.
Okay, sugarcoating.
Yeah.
Do not let your kids watch this because Jesus Christ.
No, not for kiddos. Although it is animated, it's not animated for them. Best judgment. No.
Yeah, just no.
No.
But what you really got out of this 8 episodes, instead of just 8 episodes, each one about almost an hour long, like 40, 45 minutes long.
An emotional whirlwind. That's for sure.
This is going to be a lot
a
to
good
take.
Emotional whirlwind, but yes.
It really, one of the things that you're really going to enjoy about this is the fact that they just jump whole hog into this. That's the second time I said whole hog. If I say it the third time, just slap me. They jump fully into this without, worrying too much about any explanations of powers or anything like that, or trying to determine hey, this is how so-and-so is. Nobody cares. We got superheroes, we're just going to accept it. And that's one of the better things about it because it expanded the world for heroes and villains to the point where they got a separate agency to help with the cataloging and basically the cataloging and support of these particular heroes. Because we had what were they? They're not the Guardians of the Galaxy. Who are they?
You could.
I can't remember what they call
them.
Because I think they were just Galactic Guardians or whatever.
Yeah,
they call them.
Something like that. Yes.
But that's their version of the Justice League, and they get dispatched within the first episode in one of the most gruesome manners.
Yeah.
episodes like 2 through 8 after that is really just following along with Mark as he tries to learn how to become a superhero, all while we have the questions about what's going on with our other main character, our other big baddie. Like, are they being controlled? Are they, are they like just straight up evil? Turns out, fuck it, spoilers. It's the latter. He's just fucking evil. Fucking Omni-Man reminds me way too damn much of the Fuhrer from Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah. Yep.
Just straight up. Looks just like him too. Future D. Remind me to do it. Future D. Put them up side by side. Tell me they aren't basically the same character.
Yeah. Omni-Man and Fuhrer from Full Alchemist.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm definitely going to put that up.
Yeah, I want to see that because, like, I want to know what you mean.
But that's basically who they are. They're basically the same damn character. He starts to show some cracks here or there, and I thought that was one of the better ways to do it.
Yeah. Instead
of just having him straight up be a baddie. It's like they showed, like, episode by episode, the cracks forming in him where he cares less. It just shows, like, less and less care and more contempt for his job as a superhero, but he's still teaching Mark because being a superhero is perfect training for him for what he has planned for him in the future. And that's one of the best things that I liked about it. Mark as actually making mistakes, but it's not the usual superhero bullcrap of just like...
Yeah, he's not being a pretentious little shit because his dad is a superhero. Yeah, it's like, he's like legit. And he's making like legit mistakes a kid would make.
Yeah, because he is 17.
Which is, he makes him more relatable. Take notes, people. He makes him more relatable.
Who should take notes?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Superman, Batman.
Wow. You was not gonna leave Superman
you guys can yell at me. I don't really care. I'm just saying, like,
you was not gonna leave Superman alone.
No, wait, why? Yell at me in the comments down below. I really don't care. I'm just saying he is more relatable because the mistakes that he was making, they were kind of like some life-changing mistakes.
Yeah.
But hey, in all actuality, with him being 17, those are probably the mistakes a normal 17-year-old would make.
Now there are a lot of B plots throughout this entire season. We got Adam Eve and how she has to try to handle her parents, and also having Rexplosion basically cheat on her with Duplicate, and just having to deal with being 18 and getting your life laid bare because there's no escape from it. You're either saving the world or you have to spend 8+ hours trying to go to school, keep your life right, and get ready for college. Like, there's no relief for a lot of these characters because they're going with a younger crop of people. But the side characters, the side cast of characters, is actually pretty fun, and it helps break it up because like it feels like if you let Mark try to carry this whole series, you might, get bored with it, even with all the goriness that it is. Yeah, it'll just start to feel redundant and like just not. But they bring in a nice cast of characters, a nice cast of villains too. The base. I call them the Bopsy twins.
You say the Bopsy twins.
The cloning twins.
Yeah.
We got robots storyline. We even have the Stone guy. I can't remember his name, but he's played by Mahershala Ali. He got his own little storyline, and everything else is just like making the world feel so much bigger than just Mark. And that's one of the things that I really like about this, because you very well could have just had it be the Mark Grayson Invincible show and get nothing else from the rest of the world. You could have really had a Goku complex with it.
Yeah, like I said earlier, like you really could have just had a pretentious teenager trying to be just like his dad and just that macho crap. And then like you said, it would have just fell flat.
Yeah.
Even with the gore just would have been like, none of that is necessary. It's like, it's not even like a cringeworthy moment. It's just more like,
for fucking me, Jesus.
Well,
Christ.
I mean, it probably still will be, but at the same time, you'll just probably look at it like, this is. It has no
after
effect.
a while, it gets boring.
It has no effect anymore.
Feels monotonous.
Yeah, but with them implementing these characters, giving like a B story plot, giving you other character stories, it made it, and kind of tying it all together, it made everything make sense.
Yeah.
So nothing kind of just fell flat somewhere. Yeah.
It feels like if you took Invincible completely out of this, I'd still enjoy this whole season.
Yeah.
In terms of just like watching how everything else fits together with it. Speaking of side characters and supporting cast, his girlfriend, on again, off again girlfriend, Amber, I heard some people say that, like, you know, they thought it was unfair the way that she handled his you know, duties as Invincible. But really, when you're a teenager, you're trying to figure out what your worth is. Yeah. And she's trying to, you know, figure out her worth, and she knows what it is. So, like, she straight up, like, when he basically reveals, like, hey, I'm invincible, thinking that it would save everything. She's like, bitch, I knew. I still don't like being lied to. I don't like being treated like I'm not nearly as important. And there's ways that you could go about it without having to jeopardize your ability to be invincible. But again, they're kids, they're teenagers, they're supposed to be making these kind of mistakes. He's supposed to be making these kind of mistakes. She's supposed to be, you know,
feeling the way she feels.
Feeling the way she feels, exactly. So like each and every single one of them. And that's honestly, like, that could have been like a really, really bad way to do the reveal. But I like the way that, like, they just had her just straight up like, no, bitch, I knew. I fucking knew.
I was waiting on you, I was waiting on you to talk to me. You know my worth. I know my worth. You can at least talk to me.
Because like, even he tried to pawn it off on Adam Eve. Where like, you told me not to. It's like, don't put this on me, motherfucker. Yeah. You know your situation. I'm going to tell you the general ideas. But if you feel that that's someone that you really want to be with, that you're fighting this hard for, then fuck the whole don't reveal. You can still tell. You can still tell her that something is going on.
Yeah, like handle your own sitch. Handle your own sitch.
Basically. But like, as I said, everybody in this whole thing, I enjoyed every single body. They did that demon dude fucking dirty though. I'm waiting for him to come back and whoop somebody's ass.
Oh God, yeah.
It was like, by the way,
the second episode, second season.
Oh, by the way, it's like, we know that what you're investigating is actually accurate. You're doing a very good job there. You found all the good stuff. Your hunches were right. We're sending you ass back to hell. Yeah. All the same. Because, hey, we can't have you snooping around and causing issues. Like, damn, how you gonna do? You can just put me on the sideline. I know. Just talk to me. I don't want to go back. Yeah, talk to me. Talk to me.
Okay. Or just, they could have given him another job or distracted him with another case.
Just something. It's like, you could have just told me. It's like, yo,
they're like, nope.
Bruh, we know what you're doing. We know. You got evidence? We know. Okay.
Thank you for doing our job for us because we were lazy. Okay. And goodbye.
Just stop.
That's it.
Just stop what you're doing. We know. We got it. We'll handle it on our own. You just sit your ass over there and say that. Play up the game. Do something. Like, no. Send your ass back to him. Yep. That's fucked up.
It was. And I really do hope he comes back.
I hope he comes back and whoops they ass.
I do. I hope he comes back with a vengeance. Well, I would. I mean, like, I did your work for you, basically. So, anyways,
one of the more striking visuals happened there in the very last episode, because there are a lot of times when you take a look at the way superheroes act and move around, and you forget just how fragile humanity is in comparison to them. And they showed it a few times throughout this season. Like, I believe it was episode 2 where he saved an old lady, but he still flew so fast that he ended up snapping her leg, and she ended up succumbing, to the injuries. And I was like, oh, that really sets the tone for, like, you gotta handle things with kids' gloves. Yeah. One of the I like to compare it to, I think it was Superman Apocalypse or Superman Judgment Day. I can't remember which one, but it was one where Lex or Darkseid just like basically unleashed this unbeatable fucking juggernaut of an animal, of a beast. And he was like, you know what, this is very refreshing because I have to go through my life at treating everything as if it were paper mache. But now I get to finally punch something that can resist. And he just goes off. And that was one of the...
It's like, those are consequences though.
Yeah, I know, but like that was one of the better like lines for me when it came down to like, an animated, superhero thing. And with this one, like he and his dad, Mark and his dad, are just scrapping. And Marcus just like can't keep up because of course he can't. He's a 17-year-old kid and he's got somebody who's basically been born and bred to do this. Yeah. Fighting him. But like when they go down to the subway and he literally just like palms the back of his head and just says, I'm not moving. You're going to feel each and every single bone break of the people that just can't stop us. Yeah. And I was like, yo, I hated it because I had to look through my fingers because like, that's too much. But I love that scene.
Yeah, but then again, you also had children on there.
It was.
That was rough. That was rough.
So that's basically what this is. This is a whole ass so freaking rough. But oh my god, the framing is refreshing. You know what? What was that? Brightburn? Fuck you, Brightburn. I'm retroactively giving you another fucking 0. Fuck you, Brightburn. Because like this, if you wanted to go bad, like what if Superman was bad? This is that. Then fuck you, Brightburn.
The movie Brightburn that was on theaters?
Yes.
Yeah, I kick it.
Fuck you.
I thought we gave it a -5.
We gave it bad scores, but I'm giving it more.
Okay.
It's on site. Fuck you.
Okay. It's on site.
But as we said, there's going to be coming up with a second and third season coming up soon. I'm super stoked. Please go. If you can handle it, it's okay if you can't. Because I barely could. It's fuck.
just take it one step at a time. Take it
one step at a time. Because you will have to. Like, we got the first time that we watched it.
Yeah.
They dropped 3 episodes. After the first episode, I was like, I need a break.
Yeah.
Because it's not just like blood splatters, it's like bones and like, he threw a dude at a table and he split in half. And when I saw that, I was like, nope, I'm gonna have to look away. I don't have to see him punch people. All I need to hear is the squelches and shit. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Just when the squelches stop, that's what I know I can turn back and watch again.
Yeah. You will kind of be like this, but yeah.
Just a little bit. But if you can handle it, go ahead and give it a watch. It's on Amazon Prime. Got seasons 2 and 3 coming out. JK Simmons, Sandra Oh, everybody did a great freaking job on this. I hope they bring some more people in. The way that it ended, like completely ended on episode 8, it once again showed that the world is much bigger than Invincible, much bigger than Omni-Man, much bigger than Mark Grayson. So, because they had a lot of interconnected storylines that did not get their stories tied up in a knot. Mm-hmm. So it really makes me want to watch more of it. Again, through my fingers. But let us know what you thought about the first season of Invincible. Let us know down in the comments below, because again, we do like to hear from you, our Kaiju faithful. You can also help support this channel by go ahead and liking any of the content that you do enjoy, commenting on any videos that you want to know, because again, we do want to hear from you guys, hitting that little bell icon to get notifications for every video that we do, and subscribing to us, the little subscribe down there. All of that helps us continue to grow. You can even head on over to patreon.com/HEELKAIJU, where you get updates on the site, the store, the channel. You can also get some exclusive content, some exclusive merch, and exclusive merch codes. And where can they use those merch codes? D.
Really? Just the worst. Head on over to HEELKAIJU.com/shop, where you can get fabulous merch, new merch, such as hats, masks, and what else?
Leggings. Stick your leggy out.
That's right. We got leggings now.
Get those
leggings now. We got leggings now. Head on over there and get you a couple pair, or 3, or 4, or all of them. Support the kaijus.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We are goofy. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're having a wonderful day out there. We'll have to catch you the next time that we run it back. Deuces.
Bye.